It's been more than 2 years since Act 10 dismantled Wisconsin unions' collective bargaining abilities, and it's meant big changes for our local teachers union. But by next month, all 32 of the school districts that used to have contracts with Coulee Region United Educators, or CREW, will come to an end. News 8's Jenna Traum takes a look at the scope of its declining membership.
Carrie, this is also a time of year when many school employees decide whether to sign up for individual union representation for another year. Before the collective bargaining battle of 2011, nearly 100% of school employees in our area were members of CREW, but now that number is dwindling. Teachers have long returned to their classrooms after picketing and protesting Governor Scott Walker's limits on unions' collective bargaining abilities. But things haven't been quite the same for Coulee Region United Educators, also known as CREW.
We do what we've been doing all along, we just are doing it a little differently. Sometimes it's not quite as easy as it used to be. It's messier, it's a little more public.
Next month, the last of the contracts CREW used to have with 32 school districts will expire, and individual membership will become more of an option. More teachers are opting out. Before the collective bargaining battle of 2011, nearly 100% of local school employees were members of CREW. Now 80% of those who were members in 2011 are still members today. That means 1 in 5 is choosing not to be in the union.
That's typically better than a lot of other places around the state. I think part of it is the connection that our members have with the local association and with CREW, and the services that we've been able to provide to them over the years.
I think people now have a choice. They're not being forced to be under a union contract anymore, and I think people like the idea of a choice.
Some teachers who choose not to renew their membership with the union are turning to non-union, nonpartisan professional organizations, like the Association of American Educators. It's new to Wisconsin this year and has gained more than 300 members in the state.
The feedback we've gotten from our members that have left the union and come to us is, number one, the cost is so much more effective. We also are hearing from a lot of previous union members that they like the fact that we're nonpartisan. We're not a union. We don't get involved in any politics whatsoever, and people really, really like that.
But it doesn't bargain for wages, which is something CREW continues to do, even if it has to go about it a little differently now. The executive director of CREW tells me even as the final school district contracts expire, he predicts the union's current 80% membership will remain steady.
All right, thanks, Jenna. In 2011, CREW had more than 4,000 members.